Okay, andamento. This is number two of four in the series. This is when do we first see it and why was it needed? So, to recap, mosaic work in its basic form is you draw a line, put adhesive on the line, put the tessellite on the line, mosaic tiles on the line. Now, add to that, andamento is a way of setting the lines of tessellite to create a certain effect. It can be thought of the flow of the mosaic. I will add a disclaimer here. You will see different interpretations of this, the way of interpreting andamento. You need to pick what works for you and follow that. Okay, so at the top, we've got the design, that shape, and with andamento, and you can see there's a certain flow to it. We have a top line, a bottom line, which meet in the middle there and go to the end, and then there is a filler section of a complete line of tessellite in the center. Without andamento, the bottom one, this is where they are just filling in. They're just putting whatever tessellite, whatever shapes they can to fill that design. Now, let's just have a little bit of a history lesson here. Mosaic floors, we can say, were seen in any consistent amount. There are isolated examples, but in any consistent amount, we're seeing mosaic floors in Greece, 5th century BCE, and they are made using round pebbles. And this is quite typical. The color range is not that great, but you can see they do that they are able to create certain images. So using round pebbles in a mosaic to create images results in an artistic effect characterized by soft lines. This is a more refined version of a pebble mosaic, and the lines, artistically speaking, are all quite soft. There's no sharpness to any of those outlines. Now, 3rd century BC, another 200 years down the line, we start to see the transition from pebbles to cut stones. So we're starting to see mosaics made with cut stones, main material for the tessellite. Now, the difference that makes is this change allows for more precise images to be created, more three-dimensional shapes, and it offered a wider range of color options. But with solutions come problems. This is a cutting guide that I used, and you can see at the top there's our square tessellite, and you can see the number of different shapes, and this is fairly fairly confined in you're going to get so many sort of very slightly different shapes, but these are the main ones that you can use. So from the soft lines created by the use of round pebbles, the utilization of square tesserae and their specific shapes introduce the possibility of creating, from an artistic perspective, alternating soft and sharp lines. This soft and sharp lines can create a discordant effect resulting in what we term as a point of focus. A point of focus is where the viewer's eye is drawn into a specific area in the mosaic to the detriment of the design as a whole. And you can see here the drawing on the right there, we have examples of two sharp lines on either of the diagonal lines of the triangle, but a soft line below. On the next video and the subsequent ones, we'll be going through exactly why you see what you can see in drawings like that. And we're going to look at how classical Greek architecture helps us to understand this. So, see you on the next video.